Meeting the generals. I had the most ridiculous request from a romance scammer using the name General Stephen Thousand. He was using General Stephen Thompson's photos on his profile. He had asked how I was doing today, my love, and I had spoken to this romance scammer on another platform, and he found me on FB. I asked him if he said he didn't have a Facebook profile, but he told me now he suddenly sometimes does, and he told me that he's not always online, and then asked me to send my WhatsApp phone number. I told him I don't have WhatsApp and acted like I don't know him. He told me he is General Stephen Thousand. I decided to play along and asked him if he was the Stephen who had lunch with me on Thursday. His reply was, "Honey, I'm still in the camp." I told him, "Oh, sorry, I thought you were the retired general that I had met for lunch." He said no and asked how I was doing today. I told him I was good and looking forward to seeing you, Stephen, today, as you had me get some gift cards to take to the church group for the children. Stephen asked if I had brought the gift cards, and I told him of course I have them. He was suddenly interested and asked, "How much?" I asked him why he's interested, and he told me, "Honey, send them here, okay?" I asked him, "What? You mean the 11 gift cards for the church children?" He told me yes, and to be smart about it. I told him no, they're for Stephen to take to the church. And he replied, "Yes, send it now." I told him no, I'm going to the girls in church and giving them the cards. Stephen didn't miss a thing and told me just to send them here now. Do it now, don't go anywhere. I told him, I don't even know you. And he suggested wanting to know who told me that we don't know each other. I told him, "You said you didn't want to have lunch with me, and you weren't the one that had lunch with me the other day. You're not the Stephen that I know." He replied to me, "No, honey, I have, and that I love you so much, babe." I asked where we ate lunch then, if you're the real Stephen, and he said, "Just send the cards." I told him, "No, you're not the person I had lunch with," and he told me to forget all those things and just send the cards now. I again told him that I don't know him, and sent him a picture of the front of a stack of gift cards. Well, this grabbed his interest more, and he told me to send the cards now. I told him no, the Stephen that I had lunch with is on the way, and I asked him, "Where is this camp located that you're supposedly at?" He ignored my question, of course, and demanded that I open the gift cards now and show them to him. I told him I'm not doing that. He said to me, "Honey, I don't know what's going on. Please send the card here. I'm going to surprise you right now, and I don't even know why you're doing this to me, honey. You know that I love you so much, and you are my wife to be. How can I hurt a woman that I want to settle down with and spend the rest of my life with?" I told him, "I don't even know you." He kept on telling me that it's Stephen Townsend. Just send the cards. I guess his name changed to Townsend instead of Thousand. He started the emotional manipulation by asking me why I was hurting him like this. Just send the cards and everything will be fine. He told me that he would surprise me, and by the grace of God, everything would be fine. Just send the card. I told him no, and I'll give them to the real Stephen when you get here. And that the real Stephen called and said that not to scratch the cards, and he's not on Facebook at all. I don't even know who you are. He replied, "Honey, I don't like what you're doing. Just give me the cards." He tried to video chat me, and I blocked him. General number two. I received a message from someone pretending to be General Austin Scott Miller. He said, "Hello, long time no talk. How have you been?" I told him hello and that a lot of people are pretending to be him, the general, and they're saying they're in a camp and need Apple gift cards to connect to the internet and all sorts of crazy things. The general said that is definitely not him, and he was so sorry, and I've had to deal with all that. There's a lot of scammers, but they're requesting gift cards and other things, and I need to be careful and not to send anything to anyone asking for those type of things. He let me know that if I'm ever in doubt or anything, I can feel free to check with him directly and stay safe. I told him I didn't send gift cards and that I'm a married woman with two grown kids. I don't give money or gift cards to anyone, and I don't use WhatsApp, Google Chat, Telegram, Zangy, or any other chat apps, and I only chat here, and if anyone needs assistance, they should go to the help center. And I just hate when people ask me for gift cards because usually it's an uneducated scammer just begging for foolish things. I don't waste my time, I told him, and then I blocked him. Well, the general returned, this time telling me with a new profile that he completely understood my concern and appreciates me taking the time to look into things. He wants to be clear that he's not claiming to be Austin Scott Miller. If there's been some sort of misunderstanding, he was truly sorry. The name on the account or profile might not reflect his real identity, and I never intended to mislead you, he said. He stated that he's just someone dealing with real challenges at the moment and reached out in hope of a connection and maybe a bit of help, and that he's not trying to scam or impersonate anyone. If I have questions, he's an open book for talking. So, by the way, he asked, do you have a card now? Or do you not want to help me or you just ask a bunch of questions? I told him I thought he was a general in a camp needing assistance. Why are you using the general's name? I gave him a picture of an extremely faded Apple card and told him good luck, and I blocked him again. We'd like to thank this lady for sharing her encounters. She always comes across military romance scamming profiles and decides to play along. Remember, real generals, real military men and women are not online messaging strangers for gift cards. They're not in a camp needing your assistance for internet or anything else. If you come across people like this, especially when they pretend to be four-star and decorated generals and commanders, just block as it's going to be a scammer using stolen photos. If you'd like to share your story, you can find me scammingscammers@gmail.com. Send me your screenshots and chat, and I can narrate your story into a video. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.